Ready? Comments. Mr. Speaker, sir, a serious situation is now prevailing in Telangana. I find it is a very difficult subject to speak on. Some friends said that it is an emotional problem. Besides being an emotional problem, the people of Andhra Pradesh are also emotional. So this becomes doubly emotional. Apart from that, we have to view this as a problem because after all this kind of thing might arise again in some other parts of India. If we have to face it in other states, we must look into this problem in depth. The problem is the confidence of the people of a particular region is lost in the administration. That has to be faced. When a thing like that happens, the usual thing is to change the administration, or if you have got an election machinery, have fresh elections and change the administration. Since that is not open to us, and since the majority party is not prepared to resign, the only way is to understand why this has happened. Sir, this is not confined to Andhra Pradesh or Telangana. This sort of movement is going on elsewhere also. I can say that no linguistic state has been successful in gaining the confidence of the minority community, whether it is Andhra Pradesh or any other state. Loyalty to language has thrown into loyalty to region. That is very dangerous. Since the frontiers are defined, I consider that more dangerous than any Hindu Muslim conflict at any time in the history of India. Hindu Muslim conflict is of an all India character. In every street, in every village and town, they are mixed, and we fight all over India. If a situation like that arises, we will force a decision to be taken. So, the dangers of linguistic states are quite apparent. Mr. Speaker, sir, the other day the Home Minister said that we should not equate linguistic provinces with the national state. Language is a big binding force and also an emotional force. When your frontiers are prescribed, the people of one language function as one nation. In fact, though in theory they may be part of a federation, people in one small linguistic province feel more intensely and they are more nationalistic. There is a great danger in this part. Our states are like countries. Andhra Pradesh is as big as France. If you have a state like that, you have this emotional conflict. All of us will have to find a solution. We have also to admit that there is a great emotional force which is compelling the people of one language to come together. We have also to satisfy that urge. That can be done, I submit, if you have language as the basis of administration. At the same time, you should not make it so big as it becomes a danger to the country, and you should not make it so big as to make a particular region or community to act as a separatist force. The best thing would be to divide the country into a number of small states. The language principle is there. Having administrations in regional language is there. Once you have smaller states, automatically the center becomes stronger because the constituents are very small. While if the states become bigger and stronger, the center becomes weaker and weaker. This danger becomes more impressive when you realize that the future makeup of the government is to be on the coalition system based on multiple system. Coalition governments are After all, weak governments. Therefore, the center also become weaker. Madras, 10th January 1972, to the Commissioner of Police, Madras. Dear Sir, as the President of the Public Welfare Association, Egmore, Madras, I would like to draw your kind attention to an editorial in the Hindu of yesterday on road accidents, and to mention the following facts which also contribute to increase in accidents. Firstly, the platform of city roads are fully of ditches and rubbish, so that the people are often driven to walk on the roads. This makes the vehicles choose the middle or the right side of the road to avoid the pedestrians. Secondly, 3 or 4 cyclists ride abreast, thus leaving little space for other vehicles. Further, the cyclists, in their anxiety to avoid a ditch or a projection on the road, all of a sudden move 2 or 3 feet towards their right side without any concern for the vehicles coming behind. Thirdly, indiscriminate crossing by the pedestrians at places even where crossing is prohibited lead to major accidents occur on account of reckless crossing by people. The Commissioner of Police may speak to the transport authorities and request them to test each and every vehicle before it is let out for the day's trip. The corporation may be requested to broaden the roads for the increased traffic vehicles. The loudspeaker diverting the minds of the people on the road should be silenced. Yours faithfully. Stop.